Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ujola for Mindset Transformation Africa, and on today's episode, I want us to talk about courage. I want to encourage you to be courageous. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means that you don't let fear stop you. Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means that you don't let fear stop you. That is what I want us to think about and talk about today. Fear is a universal experience. It is not peculiar to you and it's not bad in quote. Those are just experiences, those are just feelings, those are emotional responses to a particular event. Everyone, no matter how confident or successful you appear or they appear, encounters fear at some point. The key to overcoming challenges and achieving greatness, I believe, lies not in the absence of fear. I have something I wrote on my phone. I see it every day. Mike, do it afraid. Do it afraid. That's what I keep telling myself every single day. But in the presence of courage, that is how you overcome challenges and achieve greatness. Courage is what pushes you forward despite your fear, and it enables you to grow. It enables you to learn. It enables you to succeed. So today we will talk about the nature of fear and courage. We discuss how to develop and harness the power of courage and share stories that will help us to understand this concept better. There is a relationship between fear and failure, and that is where I want us to start from. Fear is a natural, instinctual response that is designed to protect us from danger. The reason why we're scared is because we sense that something dangerous is around the corner. It can manifest in various forms though. Fear of failure, we have fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. Some people still fear success. So while the fear can be a helpful signal in some situations, it often becomes a barrier that prevents us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. Courage, on the other hand, is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of fear. It's about acknowledging our fears. It's about facing those fears and choosing to move forward regardless of how we feel. Courage is a muscle, and that is one of the most important things I've said in this episode. Courage is a muscle that needs to be developed. Muscle that can be strengthened with practice, muscle that can be strengthened with intentional effort. That is courage. So you need to learn that. I remember I read the story of Rosa Parks. This is a true life story. And her name is synonymous with courage and the civil rights movement. On December 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama, Rosa Parks made a courageous decision that changed the course of history till today. During the high peak of racism in America, despite knowing the potential consequences, she refused to give up her seat to a white passenger on a segregated bus. She already sat down. She said, no, that is how I will protest against this ridiculousness of racism. During those days, when you enter a bus, there is a side that the white people will sit and a side that the black people will sit. So she went into the bus and sat down on the side meant for white people. And when the white person came, she refused to stand up. She said, oh, I'm a human being. You cannot take this seat from me. You cannot label a seat and say, I can't sit here. She later said something that is profound, and I want you to take a key learning from here. She said, I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, it diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. That's what she said. Her courageous act of defiance sparked the Montgomery bus boycott and became a key moment in the fight for civil rights. Rosa was undoubtedly afraid she might die, But in spite of that, she didn't let that fear stop her. She didn't let the fear stop her. Her courage inspired the nation and demonstrated the power of standing up for what is right. So let's talk about some strategies that we can develop to help us harness the power of courage in our lives. The first thing I want us to talk about is you need to know first that developing courage is a process. Do you understand? It's a process that involves many parts. Number one is you acknowledge your fears. That's the first step I would recommend anytime, any day. Acknowledge your fear. For you to develop courage, you need to acknowledge what you are scared of. You need to identify what you are afraid of. You need to understand why these fears exist. Do you understand? This self-awareness will allow you to address your fears more effectively. Another thing now is to reframe your fear. Instead of seeing fear as a negative force, reframe it as an opportunity for your growth. See, fear often indicates that you are stepping out of your comfort zone, which is where true growth occurs. So reframe the fear. Reframe it whenever you say it, reframe it as an opportunity to be better. And wherever you set goals, make sure it's small and achievable. Don't overhype yourself when you don't have the capacity to deliver. I will also recommend that you visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool to overcome fear. See yourself successful. See yourself successfully navigating through your fears and achieving your goals. See yourself successful. This particular mental rehearsal builds confidence in you, and it reduces your anxiety, it reduces fear, it reduces worry significantly. When you are scared, seek for help. Surround yourself with positive people who will encourage you, who will lift you up. Share your fears with them. Share your goals with them. They must be trusted friends. They must be mentors. They must be trusted colleagues at work. Trust is the basis of this type of relationship. Do you understand? Because I believe their support is crucial, because they will provide you strength. They will give you perspective. That is why it's important to find a network of individuals that will protect you, that will assist you. Also, be gentle on yourself. So practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. And overall, make sure you take action. The most effective way to overcome fear is to take action. Every strategy that I've shared with you will be invalid if you did not move. Even if it's small steps, it makes a significant difference. The more you confront your fears, the more your confidence will grow, the more your courage will grow. Go and read about the story of Michael Jordan. His story also signifies the importance of persistence and resilience. He faced fear, he faced failure head on. He uses these two concepts as fuel to improve and succeed. His courage to keep pushing forward even in the face of setbacks led to the legendary status in the world of sports that Michael Jordan is enjoying till today. Do you understand me? So how can you integrate this thing into your life? Like I said when I started this, you need to reflect. Take time to reflect on your fears. Take time to identify areas in your life where you want to be more courageous. Understanding your starting point is essential for growth. You cannot grow beyond the level you know you are when you don't even know the level that you are. So find the level, find it out, then you know, okay, why am I not moving ahead from this? It is because I'm scared. Okay, these are the things that I will do. I will also recommend that you create what is called a fear journal. Keep a journal to document your anxieties, your fears, your experiences, and make sure you also document your progress. Writing down your thoughts will help you to process your emotions very well and track your journey. Also, celebrate the small wins that you have. I will also encourage practicing mindfulness. Learn also from your roles, all right, from your role models most importantly. Study the stories of people who have demonstrated courage in their lives and then emulate them. And also embrace failure. Accept that failure is a natural part of life, natural part of the process of succeeding. Instead of fearing failure, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. And finally, take consistent action. Commit to taking consistent, intentional actions that challenge your fears. And over time, these actions will become habits and your courage will continue to grow.